Welcome to Sea Earth Tarot. You can call me C. I just want to thank you so much to my current subscribers. I really do appreciate you. Thank you for going on this journey with me. So today's pick a card will be about what is the karma of your toxic family member or members. So you have 1, 2, 3, 4 piles to pick from. This is 1, this is 2, this is 3, and this is 4. We will look at what is their karma. We'll also look at, see if we can get some cards on who they are and their initials. I'll look at the cards to see if I can get their age. I'll try to get as much details about who this person is. That is, so you can figure out, so you can find out what their karma is, okay? So, and also I'm going to use some messages to find out what they have to say to you, okay? So let's start with pile number 1. Okay, pile number 1. What is this person's karma? So you have the 10 of Cups in the reverse. This person will not have a happy home. They will not have a happy life. The home that they create will not be great. If they were having a party, it's not going to turn out well. Nobody's going to come. If they have a celebration, nobody's coming to their party. They're not going to be happy. Book. They're not going to be happy about if they're in school. They're not going to get the grades that they hope for. And whatever began is going to end, and they're going to have to deal with a new cycle. So maybe a cycle in their life is ending. It's going to end, and they're going to be on the road to a very unhappy and a very unlucky cycle. For this says the broken glass foretells ill luck for years, if near, and if distance, death of a friend. So this person is going to be very unhappy. And whatever had to do with knowledge is going to, that book is going to be on display for everyone to see. And for the rest of their life, they're going to, as long as they live, they're going to have bad luck. And not just that, but possibly their friend is going to die. Someone that they regard as a friend. So let's look at this person's, let's get some messages to see if we can pinpoint this toxic family member. Okay, they could play a sport, or they may be in sports. They may be a pilot of some kind. They could drive a train. They could be in the train industry. They could be in the aviation industry. They could be in the sports industry. They could be a firefighter. They could be a public servant, like a firefighter, police officer. They could work for the zoo. They could have some type of janitorial job as well. They could work in farming. They could work as a vet, or it's somewhere they deal with animals. They could possibly work for a transportation company. They could be a crossing guard. Okay, so that's basically this toxic family member. Possible occupation or yours to signify if this is about you. But yeah, this person is not going to have a good life. The rest of their life, you know, they're ending a cycle. That 10, you got another 10, that the cycle ends. But they just enter into another unhappy cycle. This person's name could start with an A. This person's name could start with a FR. This person's name could start with a G. This person's name could start with a GR. This person's name could start with a ST. Or, yeah, ST is in their name. And, you know, it doesn't have to start with a GR. It can end with something. Yeah, start with a GR. This person could possibly have an H in their name. A P and a L as well. A E, a WH in their name. That's what I see. This could be their first name, middle name, last name. These are the possible initials of this person. So we got the occupation. We also have that. What do they want to say to you? Give me 4 messages this toxic family member wants you to know. I'm good enough. Am I good enough for you? So they have some issues with being good enough. You're the only person who truly gets me. So they knew that you were the only person that actually was on their side. You understood them. You know, you were there for them. And I'm just doing what I have to do right now. Yeah, they're just doing whatever they need to do to sacrifice. You know, they're doing whatever it takes to get what they want, or to get by, to get ahead, to, you know, they're thinking about them. They're selfish. I still remember the good times we shared. So you had a good relationship with this family member. I didn't look at what they did, but it seems to me what we see, they were in competition, and they took someone who actually had their back and was there for them, and they, you know, they probably hindered you from getting your education. They ruined your home life with some things that they did, some things that they wrote, some things that they put out there, and it ended up, you know, ruining things for you. And so the same thing is going to come back to them. They're going to experience, you know, bad luck for the rest of their life. And possibly someone that they love and care about is going to pass away. So what is the advice to you? Eternal youth, energy, newness, and vitality. Number 1, you are the center of the universe. You will be forever youthful and beautiful and handsome and vibrant and full of life. And there will always be new energy and newness coming into your life. And you see that death, it's in the back. It's, you know, it's not in front of you. You're leaving all that, you know, dreariness around behind you, and you are in full color. Now, from here I can see it's still, you know, you will still feel the pain of this, but you'll still be renewed, and you'll still have that soul and that vibrant energy that you need in order to continue on with your life. So, yeah, that's that person's karma. Let's move on to pile 2. So, pile 2, what is the karma for your toxic family member? Then they won't be able to walk away from this heavy love energy. They're not going to be able to walk away from those cups. 8 of Cups means walking away, you know, turning your back on things, you know, just, you know, for a better situation. They're not going to be able to turn their back on these toxic people, and they're going to stay around these rats. These people that are eating up their food and taking advantage of them and just using them. And also with the dog, it represents true friends, but if it's distant, it's all about Yeah, unsuspected enemies. You know, I think the most painful situation a person has to deal with is realizing those that are close to you are your true enemies. And then realizing that they are. That is like the most painful thing. So as you can see, this person is not going to be able, their karma is they're going to have to stay in the situation surrounded by these toxic people, because they're not going to be able to walk away from those cups. They're going to be in illusions. They're going to be thinking that these people are really got their back and they care about them, but they're just using them up for their money, their finances, everything they have. They're spiritually blocked. They don't know what's going on, and they have nothing but, you know, it's enemies around them. You know, it's one thing to know that you're surrounded by a bunch of enemies, and it's a sad situation when you are unaware that the people that you're confiding in and all this is actually your enemies, you know. So let's look at some initials of this toxic family member. The name could possibly start with a D. The name could possibly start with a O or N with an O. They have an O in their name. They have a T in their name. What else? They could possibly have an X in their name and a Y. They could possibly have a TR in their name, a U. What else? A S, a L, a O. They could have a nickname that has a SL in it or something like that. It could be their last name with a SL. So let's see what their message is. Oh, let's look at their occupation. So what could they possibly do? Or how would you know that this is related to you? This could be your occupation. This could be their occupation. This person could possibly be a doctor of some kind. Doctor for nurse, animals, could be a nurse. This person could possibly be some kind of driver or have a position where they wear a hat and dress up in a uniform, but this is transportation. This person could possibly be an athlete or a gymnast of some kind. They could possibly play sports like baseball or hockey like we have here. This person could be a cook. They could be a chef as well. This person could also be a referee. What else? Or that's something that they do. This person could be in welding or work in a factory of some kind. A lot of athletic stuff coming out. This person could possibly be a police officer, work in law enforcement of some kind. Police officer, ambulance persons. It says, I will come back for you. I miss the feel of you next to me. It's really hard for me to open up. I don't think I can take your reaction right now. So I think that this person you was very close to. I think you, whoever this toxic family member was, you were very close. And maybe they left you. They left you in this position, whatever position it was, that is now resulting to them for this karma. I don't think I can take your reaction. They deceived you in some kind of way, you know. It's really hard for me to open up. Like, they can't say what they did, you know. Because if they did, they would reveal their cards and the part that they truly played in it. Y'all probably was very close, so y'all probably hung out together, did a lot of things together, and they put you in a position where you were stuck, and they were supposed to come back for you, and they didn't, and so they still left you in the same position. So these are the occupations. And then, of course, we went over the initials of this person. Yeah, they won't be able to leave this toxic situation. They're going to be stuck in they're going to be stuck in their own jail cell, the one that they created, where all this love has been poured out, and they're surrounded by people that just want to use them and eat up everything they have, their food, their money, and just take advantage of them, poop all in their house and stuff. Yeah, and they're unaware that these people, the environment they're in is very cutthroat. So what is your advice about the situation? You have nightmares, psychic protection, shield, bad dreams. Yeah, you're no longer experiencing nightmares. You know what I mean? You're no longer in this nightmare. You're out of it. You have been removed from this nightmare. Now they have to sit in their own nightmare that they created. You, on the other hand, are moving on with your life. You have psychic protection, and yeah, basically you're going to be just fine, and this person is going to have to live in the mess that they created. So that is for you, pile 2. I'm going to move on to pile 3. Pile 3. So what is the karma for your toxic family member? So we have, for karma, you have the King of Swords, somebody who is very honest and very fair when they're speaking, but they can be seen as cold and abrasive and they demand respect. So this is a very old, this is an older person. Maybe this is who we're talking about. And this person is dealing with a snake, a feminine energy, right? So this person that's king, that is in their masculine power, is dealing with a toxic feminine. As you can see, you see the snake. Like the Adam and Eve kind of situation where she ate the apple because the snake told her to, kind of deal. Yeah, he's married to Eve, who ate the apple. So he's in a relationship with a toxic female, or she's a masculine woman that's in a relationship with a toxic male, or whatever your preference is, right? Because you can be masculine whether you're feminine, non-binary, etc., and you can have someone who is more in their feminine energy, right? So here it says the number 23, disappointment in love. He's going to be this person is going to be disappointed. This masculine energy is going to be disappointed in their choice. They're going to be disappointed in the Queen of Hearts, or the Queen of Hearts married the King of Swords, and the King of Swords has a Queen of Wands in the background, right? King of Swords is married to the Queen of Hearts, right? But this King of Swords has a third party, which is the Queen of Wands, who is a snake. So yeah, this person's whole life is screwed up with a third party situation. They've stuck themselves in third party situation with a toxic femme fatale, whether it's a male, female, non-binary, they're femme fatale. This person's name could start with a SH, a SN. It could be any of these words you see. This person may have an X in it. They may have to, get x-rays because of something that happened. This person, has a SH in their name that's coming out. Person may have a P in their name. Person may have a T in their name, a Z, an A, a CR, and a D, and a FL. and a Q. Yeah, that's what we have for names. So let's see what this person's job could possibly be. Okay, so what job could this person possibly have, or what job could you possibly have, to give you an idea that this is for you? This person could possibly be a hairstylist or do hair. This person could possibly be a waiter. This person could possibly be a judge or a lawyer in law enforcement. This person could possibly be a clerk at a grocery store, or they may have a store, run a store. This person could be an artist or work in construction of some kind, building things, project management. This person could work at a zoo or clean up places. This person could be a tennis player. They may like to play tennis of some kind. This person could even deliver things. Okay? They could be into music and baseball as well. So, what do they have to say to you? This toxic family member who basically is stuck in a third-party situation with a toxic person. Would you give me the chance to make things right between us? They're wondering. I just want you to be happy. That's normally what all narcissists say. I promise you. That's like the first thing they say when they're trying to cover up who they truly are. I'm really bad at commitment. You know, this toxic family member is just, and you are irresistible. So there's, you know, when I see this card of you are irresistible, they're just seeing that you have turned out to be a great, wonderful person. Your energy, the type of person you are, is just incredible, right? But, you know, this person is bad at commitment. Or they could see you as a target too. Sometimes when people are bullies and things like that, it's hard for them to resist doing corrupt or doing bad things. And, you know, they want you to be happy, I'm sure, deep down inside. And they want to come back into your life. So you have that. So let's see what your guidance is about this situation. It says jealousy, envy, punishment, changing course. Yeah, this person was jealous of you. They were jealous of you, how beautiful you were, you know, and most likely they're jealous, you know, because you were attractive, and, you know, there were a lot of people that, you know, wanted to be with you and sleep with you. That's why it says you're very irresistible. But you're not in that energy, and you're coming out of that energy. You're not jealous of people. You're not envious. You're not punishing yourself for your past. You know, you're just going on with your life, you know. You're seeing that, you know, your life is like a book, and there's many chapters. Events in your life do not dictate chapters in your life does not dictate the whole book of who you are. So, and you see that this person is very jealous. They're very jealous because you're a beautiful individual, and that's really hard to ignore. Beautiful people are very hard to ignore. And so, yeah, that's that person's karma. They're going to be stuck in a very karmic situation with a very toxic third party for the rest of their life, basically. Okay, so that's that. Let's go on to our final pile. Pile 4. So we're looking at what is your toxic family member's karma? Yeah. So we're definitely talking about, let me see. So somebody's world is turned upside down. Their fortune is bad, right? That's karma right there. The wheel of fortune is karma. If things were on an upswing, it is now on a downturn. And yeah, if they were planning to go overseas, they're not going. If they were planning, if their money was going up, it's going down now. What else? They're not completing that phase. And what's the phase? And then you have the lilies. So you have the lilies as something beautiful. They're stuck somewhere. They're stuck in something. When I see this, I see something called pushing up daisies. So when you see the number 10, it's like an end and then a new beginning. But if you see it going down, that means you're one step back. So it could be that this person is possibly moving towards an ending, and that's it. You know what I mean? This King of Spades, which is the King of Swords. This is definitely a man, a masculine energy. Let me see if I can clarify what this World in reverse is before I go any further. I just want to see if it's what I think it is. Can you clarify the daisies? What are the daisies about? What are the flowers? Because flowers is something very positive, but in this situation, yeah, I'm getting the lilies again. Lying above a person signifies virtuous life, but under indicates immortality. Immortality, constantly dealing with fussing and fighting, that up and down of making money, losing money, up and down, making money, losing money. Yeah, you gain it, you lose it. Something positive happens during a constant flip-flop. Like, this is never completely up. They'll have good moments. They'll face with obstacles. It'll end. They'll face obstacles. They'll get through that. They'll do it again, but then they'll face another obstacle. And they'll start that new beginning. Same thing, just going back and forth. That is their karma. They'll forever be in this teeter-totter of up and down, up and down, up and down. Clear it. Clear the karma, pay for some more karma. Clear the karma, pay for some more for the rest of their life. So what is there saying about the message to you? Your guidance is trespass, transgression, flaws, contradictions, mistakes. So transgression is things that you've done wrong, but it's in reverse. You're being forgiven for the things that you've done. If you've done things that were, if you had flaws, if you had contradictions, if you made mistakes, you're coming out of that. You're going forward. You're no longer making those mistakes. You're making peace with your demons. You see how she's hugging this head? She's making peace. She has conquered the beast. She understood the assignment. You understood the assignment. You know that you come here to, live, make mistakes, but you're also supposed to learn to get past them and get over them. So you're coming out of that. You're making peace with your demons. Number 5 has to do with change. You changed. You're not the same person. So what does this person have to say to you? This toxic family member. It's all down to timing. Yeah, karma. It all had to do, they say divine timing. Divine timing is basically hitting this person. My family and upbringing are bigger factors than I realized. Yeah. How this person was raised It is why they are like how they are and who they are. But and you know that for yourself. I know I made a huge mistake. Yeah. You know? This person did you really wrong. Like, if karma is coming through, this person did you like universally wrong, and they're gonna have to deal with it. They're gonna have to face that, and they will. They'll be constantly on a cycle of building and it tearing down. It builds up and it tears down. There will be no peace for this person. I'm still trying to find myself. And then on top of that, they don't even know who they are, which is even sad. And yeah, it's unfortunate. But you are going forward. You're making peace with your demons. You understand who you are. You set with yourself. And now you're moving forward. So, Power 4, that is your reading. Don't forget to comment, like, subscribe, hit the notification bell if you want to know when I am posting again. I wish you all the best. Bye.